Hey everyone. All right, let me make sure I have everything all set up. Okay. So, I am a deer for tonight. This is my first time doing deer makeup, so, don't go crazy on me. But Ari, Lovity, Cancerian, Gracie, I saw a few other names in there. Let me scroll back up so I can see Fatine, some familiar usernames. Happy pre-Halloween. Happy early Halloween. I hope you guys are doing really well. I decided to take off today and enjoy a nice rainy Friday. So I got to sit, edit some videos, and enjoy the rain. Yay, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad I look like a nice deer. I plan to be spooky ooky tomorrow, so I figured I should be cute. And, like, what isn't cuter than some weird woodland creatures, I guess. Thank you, Ari. So I'm going to light some incense. I have this incense stick from the Witch's Moon called Golden Light. It smells so good. The downside to the Witch's Moon is that I can never get the incense again. Once I'm done, they never have the ones that I want in stock. Let me lean over here and put this. All right. So you guys know how it works. I'm going to do a quick community read, and then we're going to get started. And I know we have a bit in the queue, so I won't hold us up. And throughout the live, if you hear me fighting with someone, it's Apollo. He's over here being ornery. So I have this new Oracle deck that I'm going to be trying out. It's called the Crystal Forest. I kickstarted it, and it is by, who is it by? Jess Purser. So let me go ahead and do a quick community read. And basically, as I shuffle the cards, just think about what it is that you can reflect on from the week behind us. So what is it that happened throughout this past week that you want to reflect on? Ooh, okay. Let's switch cams here. So this deck is all about crystals, and this is adventuring. Sorry, adventuring. I don't know why I struggle so much saying that. But this card is all about manifestation. And even though we're not quite at the new moon phase yet, we are waning. We're working our way to the point of manifestation. But since this was the community read for the week behind us, think about what it is that you were manifesting this week, or maybe you wanted to manifest and it didn't quite come to fruition yet. So think about those things from this past week, and let's bring that into the weekend. All right, let's get started. Ari, you are up next, so go ahead and post your question. And then following Ari, I have Lovity. Welcome, Lovity, Cancerian, and Gracie. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Happy Halloween. If you're going to be anything cool or do anything fun for Halloween, let me know. Halloween has always been my all-time favorite holiday. Any reason to dress up. And so funny, while I wait for Ari to post her question, when I was a kid, I liked to scare other kids, so Halloween was my all-time favorite time of year. And I'm gonna just get this deck nice and warmed up. Just like last week, we're gonna be using the Prisma Visions Tarot. I am going to be doing some live tarot readings in person, not like computer live, but in person live tomorrow. So I'm debating whether I should take this deck. Let me know how you guys feel about the vibe of this deck. Okay, so Ari wants to know how she should approach this officer situation. Let's see. How should Ari approach this officer situation? Hello, Mr. Right. Let's see what we have. Oh, strength. So this is a situation that requires a lot of strength from you. It must be something that's a little difficult, or maybe something new, and it makes you nervous or anxious in some kind of way. But what you need to do in reference to this situation is just approach it with whatever strength it is that you have or need. So, and let me give you an example, right? So if it's like an interview, right, then, and your strengths are like talking about yourself, you know what I mean? So rely on those strengths for whatever this officer situation is, because, and let me show you this card. It's basically a roaring lion, right? So come in, find that power, find that strength, and put it towards whatever it is going on. And it's really vague on my end, but usually when I pull a card and say a few things, it jogs like some memory, or it hits a certain point that people are able to it triggers something in people. There we go. What are words today? So, but yeah, that's a really good card. So basically that means, Ari, whatever it is that is going on, you have everything in your arsenal to overcome it or take care of it or whatever you need. Thank you for joining the queue, Mr. Right. All right, next up we have Lovity. So Lovity, go ahead and post your question. And then on deck, we have Cancerian. In the hole, we have Gracie. So if I have any baseball fans out there, let me know, because that was a baseball reference. All right, let's see. Ari's feelings towards you. Whoop, there we go. Ari's feelings towards Lovity. Sorry if that is loud. I don't know why I like to slam the cards down like that. So you got Temperance in reverse. Temperance is usually a card about like taking time to like study's the wrong word. Taking time to reflect and process a situation, but in reverse, it's basically like being emotionally overwhelmed. So I feel like R might still be dealing with stuff from the past that makes it hard for him or her to process anything that's going on right now. So I don't know if you guys have had something go on in the past, but for R specifically, that's where their head is at. So if you guys have like history, Lovity, then maybe it could be about that. Like maybe he's still holding on to something between you guys in the past. But if you don't have any history, then, excuse me, then this person is, they still have some things some baggage that they have to process and let go of. So you'll have to let me know. And basically to answer your question, if you don't have history with R, then I don't think that they feel anything towards you right now, because they're emotionally overwhelmed with whatever it is that they are trying to overcome. You're welcome. Good luck, though. I hope R gets over it. Cancerian, you are up next. Let me know. And Ari, I'm sorry, I just saw your comment pop up. I'm glad that's fitting. It seems like it. As soon as I saw the strength card, it seemed like something that would be perfect for you. Okay, let's see why Jaden's not returning your text. All right. Why isn't Jaden returning Cancerian's text? Oof. These cards are hard to shuffle. They're like just at the maximum comfort length of my hands. You got the King of Chalices in reverse. This person is he's basically denying his own emotions about you, or about, you know, maybe everything. Who knows, really? But in this situation, I think he is just denying how he feels, and because of that, he's like, he might see things, but he doesn't like respond to them or reach out to you or do anything like that, because he doesn't know how to process what he's feeling. And that can be due to like blockages or just self-sabotage. It depends on this person, and obviously you know this person better than I do, but yeah, he's basically not addressing how he feels about you, and it's causing him to just shut down altogether. So while he might see your stories and stuff like that on social media, that seems very public, so it's easy to like reach out and see that, but like texts are much more intimate. And then usually what happens is once you trigger that like toggle to intimacy versus public, people will shut down. So you got to find out what it is that's going on, like why he shuts down when that happens. Because I feel like, especially with the King of Cups, I feel like he definitely has the potential to really like you. I think he's just not letting himself. And I want to say, I don't think that has anything to do with you, because I saw the last part and where you said you're not sure what you did. I don't think you did anything. So don't blame yourself. All right. Up next, we have Gracie. Gracie, what's your question, hon? What's happening for you in love for the rest of the year? Okay, let's see. What's happening for Gracie in love for the rest of the year? Oh, you have good things coming towards you. This card is a specialty card. It's not a traditional tarot card. This is the gift, and you can see, I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can see it. There's this like golden key and this fish that is just kind of floating around. So I think what's going to happen is you're just going to unexpectedly find something really good. You're just going to unexpectedly get this gift in terms of love. So I think you'll probably not even be thinking about it, and someone's going to come into your life that you guys just really click, and it's really awesome. This is a really great card. I love this card. It's just so pretty. So yeah, good. Gracie, that is great. And I wish you luck. Alrighty. Up next, we have Mr. Right. That was a really good reading. I used to... Yeah, you're so welcome, Gracie. I used to give a lot of I used to do a lot of love readings, but my other deck does not like love readings, so sometimes they won't give wrong answers. They'll just kind of give more of a, like, if there's a good news, bad news thing, it focuses more on the bad news. That was a really good question. It was a really good answer, too. Some good questions today. Oh, same question. All right. All right. Let's see what we have. So what is coming to Keith in love for the rest of the year? Ah, my God. Brittany, get it together. I haven't even had my, like, night glass of wine or anything. It's just pure klutz. There we go. Let's try this again. So, what is coming to Keith in love for the rest of the year? Ah, there we go. Nice shuffle. Ooh, okay. You got the strength card. So it's a little ambiguous, actually. The strength card to me is always positive, but it doesn't necessarily tell what's coming into your life. I think what it kind of, to me, I'm going to play this a little more intuitively because of the card versus the question, but I feel like you are going to come into meeting someone that really just empowers you in some kind of way, makes you feel really strong and powerful, and just all of those, like, feel good words, you know? So, yeah, I think that, it could be that, or it could also be the take that you'll meet someone and strengthen your bond between them, that kind of thing. So you kind of have, either way, they're really great options. Both options are really good. So I guess on January 1st, you have to let me know which one, which option it was. But that was a good question, and, like, my cards are being really friendly today. Fatine, sorry. I didn't see you in my little queue. Yeah, go ahead. I cleared out the queue, so go ahead, put your question in the chat. I feel like everybody's questions today, like, I need more. I need you guys to update me. Like, in the next few months. Ooh, it's strong. So, let me see. Oh, no, it's not random. Sorry, Fatine. But yeah, go ahead, put your question in the chat, and I will get you. So I've been debating whether I want to use this Prisma Visions deck that you guys see today for tomorrow's readings, or if I want to try out a completely new deck, but I feel like I might be setting myself up for a bad time. Fatine, you want to know Omar's thoughts or intentions towards you? Okay. Omar's thoughts and intentions towards Fatine. Eight of Wands in reverse. Let me double check the reverse. Eights are usually about needing to move on from, well, really anything, but in this case, in reverse, let me see here. Okay, so this person, all right, Eight of Wands in reverse is actually the opposite. So whereas Eights upright are about moving on, moving forward, the Eight of Wands in reverse is actually about being delayed. And This person is basically just holding on to things that are delaying him in basically dealing with the things in the here and now. So I don't think this person has any like intentions of moving forward with you, at least not right now. Just because he is holding on to something that is just, basically making him stagnant. And a lot of times it might be due to like miscommunication between you two. Wands are sometimes, rarely wands are about communication, but the Eight of Wands in reverse makes me think that maybe you guys aren't on the same page. So he's confused, you're confused, nobody knows what to do. So you just kind of reached like a stalemate. So my takeaway from that and my recommendation is to talk to him, because right now you guys are like just stalled. So maybe just take the first steps to talking to him. I think so. Yeah, because sometimes, and in this case is a perfect example, your goal is to reverse this energy, right? So if nobody is making a move, you're just going to stay in this energy forever. You're going to be, stagnant. Hey, Lala. You're welcome, Cancerian. I'm sorry your connection was messed up. I did do your reading, so let me know if you can't find it. But so 15, you're in this stagnant energy. So someone has to make a move, and if it hasn't been him for however long, then maybe you need to do it. Switch this energy around and get the ball rolling, because the Eight of Wands upright is about fast moving forward energy. So maybe you just kind of like have to give it a little push. Lala, if you want a reading, the queue is empty right now. You can go ahead and put your question in the chat, or if you're just hanging out and chatting with us, let us know what you're doing for Halloween. Are you dressing up? Are you gonna get some candy or give some candy? And I was telling everyone that my friend offered to let me do live readings tomorrow at her party. So live in person, not live on camera. You're welcome, Fatine. Good luck. So I'm debating whether I should take this deck or not. This is the one that we're using today. And I also have this new one. This is my new Honolulu Kickstarter that came in. It's really pretty. Or maybe I can do my tried and true Wild Unknown. I have no idea, guys. Oh, and for those of you that were here for the community read, let me know what you thought of the Crystal Forest. I know you only saw the one card, but let me know what you think about the premise or the idea of a crystal-based oracle deck. Oh no! I hope you feel better, Ari. I don't know, I don't know where you are. Well, I do kind of know where you are, but I don't know if where you are, you're having really gloomy weather like us, and the temperature has been like basically, wait, you can't see my hands, basically like this. So I wonder if that's what is making you sick. And then also a few buddies, I know it's allergy season, so it could be that, but I hope you feel better. I mean, it still sounds like you're going to do some cool stuff. When you say circles, do you mean like witches circles, or do you just mean friend circles? I might take this one. I might take the crystal deck just because it's new and it'll give me a chance to try it out. But to be honest, I was going to take an Oracle deck and a Tarot deck. I was thinking of taking this Oracle deck because I really just love the vibe. This is such a wholesome deck and it's really kind to people. So I was thinking if I took my Wild Unknown, which can be really like just I'll slap you in the face, then I can balance it out with the Spellcaster deck. Yeah. Yeah, gloomy. Gloom and Doom. I kind of like Gloom and Doom, not gonna lie. That's so cool though to do a witches circle. My local witches are doing a Samhain bonfire on Sunday, or did they do that last week? Oh gosh, now I'm all turned around. But welcome to the queue, Nikki. Go ahead and get your question in the chat, and I will pull a card for you. They are doing a Samhain bonfire, but I will be out of town. That still sounds like fun. A lot of us locally, since we've been vaccinated, we're okay doing things together, and especially stuff like a bonfire, we can do it outside and spread out a bit. But yes, I know since you're sick that it's definitely different. Oh, what a horrible weekend to be sick. That would be awesome. I used to have friends back when I lived in Texas that did a huge bonfire because they had like acres of land. So they would have 2 big bonfires that if you got too close to, like to roast marshmallows or whatever, I would be sweating in November. I always touch my face when I have makeup on. I always forget. But yeah, the bonfire would have been awesome. But since you're still gonna do it, the virtual circle should be fun too. What do you guys do during your circles, if you don't mind me asking? If you're not allowed to tell me, that's fine too. I will be going up to Philly. So, not very far. Ooh, does Ricardo have feelings for you? So, let's see. Nikki wants to know if Ricardo has feelings for her. Nine of Wands in reverse. What's funny is I literally just put the 8 of Wands in reverse back in the deck. So we're just like going in order. I don't think this person. No, I'm gonna say no. So, and this is why the 9 of reverse is, or 9 of Wands in reverse is this person is obstinate, but not in the way like they're not letting themselves feel. More so that I think maybe they are like challenging you too in a way. They have like boundary issues, and this card isn't about like jealousy or anything, but this is just in general, just this is someone who likes to poke at you. I think maybe if they are doing this, it might come off as like, oh, they're like picking on me because they like me. I don't think so. I think this person is just kind of mean, I guess. I don't want to say mean, but yeah, that's kind of the vibe I get. And And especially because the Nine of Wands upright is a card about creating boundaries and creating your defenses and stuff like that and defending yourself. But in reverse, it's like being challenged by those things. So this person might, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, because I feel like if I keep rambling, it's just gonna make it worse. Sorry, Nikki. Ooh, that sounds like so much fun, Ari. I've never been to like a circle or anything before. I think the closest thing would have been the bonfire had I gone, but next time. I would, though, like to do like a group burning ritual. So like I don't think a coven would ever be a thing for me, but I think it is really cool, especially because, you know, it's similar to tarot, where I do the community reads and stuff like that, where like as a group we can just, you know, burn whatever it is that we want to release. And I think it gives it more power too when you have people around you. It sounds very much like I'm describing wanting to join a coven, but I'm not. But a cleansing ritual sounds really cool. I actually just did a video about centering and grounding, so that's that would have been really serendipitous. All right, let's see. You know what? So I did a community read with the Crystal Tarot. I'm gonna do one with my Spellcaster's Tarot. I just really love, or Oracle. I just love this deck so much. So our previous community read was about focusing on the things from this past week that we manifested or were trying to manifest or have started to manifest. It was all about manifestation. So let's see what the Spellcaster's Oracle has for us. All right. So this is going to be the... Oh, I love this. And it's so funny that Ari and I were talking about circles, because while they aren't like our family, you know, this past week, you can reflect on the people that you care about, the people that, you know, might not be blood family, but are welcome to be family. And just all of that love and togetherness that you get from that. So that's another great weekly reflection. I agree. I think what it is I don't want the structure of one, but from time to time I would like to get together with other witchy people to do stuff. Especially because it's nice to have people to talk about this kind of stuff with. And I surprisingly have a lot of really good people around me to do that. And yeah. So what do you mean when it's helped you find balance? Do you mean like balance in your practice, or just like in general? Yep, it's the structure. I love structure. I love all of that. I don't like when people impose structure on me. I can impose structure on other people, but not the other way around. And do you guys dress up for your circles? Like just, I guess, really freeing clothes or anything like that? I wonder if everybody is out like trick-or-treating. It's quiet night, even though I'm enjoying our conversation, Ari. I should have a live where I just invite you on to talk witchy stuff once I figure out how to do that. I'm gonna go ahead switch to my face cam for a little bit just while we wait for the queue to come up. So let me move this over. Okay, yeah, so balance in your practice and be more consistent. I think, yeah, having people hold you accountable totally works for me, at least like it does with the gym and everything else. So it is nice to have a community where you can talk about it, and it gives you more of a reason to be a little more consistent in your practice. And it's exactly that, the being able to opt out like when you want to. It's no pressure. You show up when you can, you don't show up if you don't want to, and you can just, without the pressure, enjoy yourself. I think support groups are always important, you know, especially in, I think, the witchy tarot community. Super underrated. One of the things that I've started to journey down is hoodoo. And one of my close high school friends actually practices hoodoo. So just seeing her journey and her practice and just seeing her stuff on social media is really inspiring. So sometimes I kind of wish I had that with the hoodoo side as well, where I had people I could meet up with and just kind of talk same thing, talk witchy stuff, but more hoodoo stuff. Oh gosh, it's so important. It's hard to find people that you trust in terms of their opinions on stuff. For me, I found that that's true regardless of like witchy stuff. I tend to be really over analytical, so sometimes I don't trust people's opinions. It's a character flaw. Oh, you guys, wow, that's interesting. So I know the bare minimum of voodoo because it's a closed practice, so I don't know the intricacies of it, but it is very beautiful religion. I'm not into religions, like in terms of me practicing them. So I like the freedom that I have with witchcraft and the freedom I have with hoodoo. But again, that's not knocking them. That's just, again, you know, I don't like structure unless I'm imposing it. But that's still so cool. I've been meeting a lot more people who either were initiated or have family that or practice hoodoo, or voodoo, I should say. I'm thinking, since it's so quiet here, I might end a little early and hop over to Instagram and do some lives over there. Just do a quick like check-in, I guess, because it's been a hot minute since I've done an Instagram live. Yeah, Ari, are you like did you go to school and stuff for math, science, you know, STEM stuff? Because I'm very much like that. Yes, the universe and me are both telling you to get into it. It's really unique because like witchcraft has even though it's everybody's practice is different, I feel like hoodoo is even more so. Like hoodoo is very much a black folk magic, so a lot of things are not written down, and the things that are written down are from everyone's perspective, so it's a little hard to navigate and filter through, but it's difficult, but it's been a fun journey, and I'm trying to incorporate more and more as I pick things up. I need to just do like a specific like intentionally hoodoo ritual and write it in my book of shadows, so that way I kind of have something solid to go back to, because while I have like references and stuff like that, I haven't done anything tangible. Woo! Oh man. So, why don't I go ahead and hop on over to Instagram for a little bit. And Ari, if you want to join me over there, more than welcome to continue this conversation, because it's super fun. Any reason to talk hoodoo and witchcraft and magic and stuff like that. And I know, I wonder if it's quiet today because of, yeah, I know, I love connecting with you as well. Okay, I will totally do that. So I am going to go over to my end screen and grab my phone so that way I can get on Instagram. So I will see you in a bit, and everybody that joined me today, thank you. I know it was a little bit quiet, but I hope you enjoyed the readings today. You have a great Halloween, a great Samhain, whatever it is you celebrate, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.